And then now I'm listening to another record on this new project, HUES. I'm sorry, I only heard it twice, so I can't remember all the titles.
Yeah.
But where you like, bitches will be there type shit. And I'm like, oh my God, Niko, where are we at with this? What happened? Now it's bitches. Now bitches can wait.
Yeah.
I like the love records.
Yo, nah, you want to know what it is? When I say that, I'm capping. I'm capping.
Yeah.
Niggas be like, yeah, nah, it's over. I be in the lift right back to the crib.
Period. Okay,
You know?
good. Okay, good.
Yeah, so I haven't necessarily given up on love. I just feel like you gotta go hard for what it is that you want. I'm one of those people that when I love for real. And like, you know, sometimes when you deep in that, priorities get all rearranged. Yeah, it gets deep.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Niko Brim. My project, HUES Volume 1, is out now exclusively on Even. Yo, Nyla, we need to talk.
What's up, guys? Nyla Symone here from We Need to Talk. As you know, we drop 2 interviews a week, each and every Monday and each and every Thursday. Brand new exclusive content from your favorite celebrities, influencers, whoever. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that we have going on. And make sure you guys just share, tell a friend to tell a friend, drop a comment, show your girl some love, all right?
What's going on, guys? Nyla Symone here with another episode of We Need to Talk. And today I got a very special guest in the building. Niko Brim is here. How are you?
What's up? I'm good. I'm great.
Good.
Great.
You fly. I love this jacket.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out Dap.
Oh, dapper? I'm about to say very dapper. I'm into it.
Yes, appreciate you. I'm feeling good. How you been?
Man, I'm good. Last time I seen you, you hit the stage at the Barclays Center.
Yeah.
Opening for Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Alongside Rhapsody.
Absolutely.
What a moment, man. From when I first met you to now, because we spoke back in Power. What was that? Like, that was probably 3 years ago.
I would say might have even been 4, bro.
Time flies.
Yeah, I'll probably say like 2019. Because even that, just having like similar circles, I've always seen you like just from day one, just grinding, putting in work.
Same.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, it's really cool to grow up with your friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Word.
Yeah.
And then we did the Revolt.
Oh yeah, the Revolt show
freestyle. Show freestyle. Rube was there too.
Oh my gosh, I must say, I probably shouldn't say this, but you guys are the only 2 people who came and actually knew your freestyles. Like,
yo, but that's the era we're in right now, bro. Like, niggas don't take pride in freestyle. They say, I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
That just makes more room for niggas like me to tear that shit up.
Period. No, because y'all came, it was one and done, maybe 1, 2 takes, that was it. Other people, I was over there hitting the button, running it back. I'm like, damn.
Yo, you wouldn't know. It's hard for DJs too, because while y'all are on camera, you got to make it seem like each time. Yeah, like you on your 30th take, and you got to be like, yes.
Like, oh my God, you knew you was coming here today. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, but neither here nor there. But I like how you said that it makes room for niggas like you. Yeah. And I would like to say that I heard your new project, fire.
Thank you.
Fire. And you know me, I grew up listening to blog era rap, and this project literally took me there. Like, I felt like I was back in the rediscovery stage of rappers who actually rap over dope beats, good production, love the messaging.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's unpack that a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Let's talk about the cover art, though, because I'm a little confused about what it is exactly.
So the cover art, that's actually my logo.
Okay.
And what the logo represents is like we all reaching for like a crown. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is for you personally, there's some sort of goal. And I feel like, HUES is about being vulnerable and talking about that journey, to get to that point.
HUES, reaching the crown.
Yeah.
Angel wings, halo.
Yeah.
And then below it is...
It's kind of like it's like the world. It's the people, the music, it's everything that kind of inspires that journey. Like, yeah, it's real artsy. Shout out my boy Gunner. I went to middle school with bro.
Nice.
And he did the cover art for me. So
that's tough.
Yeah, and my guy Brandon Savage on like the graphic design.
I love the message behind that.
Yeah, I got that tatted on my arm actually. Yeah.
So this is your logo?
Yeah, that's my logo for real.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I mean I'm just now getting into the branding, but soon it'll be one of those things like when I'm at festivals and everything, like when that logo comes up, you know Niko's about to touch the stage.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Let's get into it. Yeah. So HUES, I also love the play on, wait, it didn't drop yet, right?
Well, so it dropped on Even. So I consider that.
It dropped on Even.
Yeah. I consider that the real release, just because, you know, with DSPs, we making not that much money. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with Even, it allows, like, while you have equity in what it is that you're building, you could appreciate the value, you know, by dropping in real time directly to fans. So, we dropped it on Friday, and we've been getting so much love. Like, you know I put the work in, and I'm proud of it, but at the same time, it still kind of feels surreal. It's just amazing to see people resonate with the music, you know. But yeah, so we dropped it on Friday, and you know, we were just gonna let it roll out. Of course, you know, we'll get to DSPs eventually, but right now I really want to be, right now I want to be focused on, you know, pushing the art, you know, and creating a new narrative. You know, I really fuck with Nip on that Proud to Pay, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of like, you know, that's what inspired this, you know, 50 with the tapes. You know, so many people was out the trunk, and I feel like nowadays we like give up some of our entrepreneurship just for the clout, and you know, I feel like we should do it the other way around.
I love that. Yeah, bring people to you.
Yeah,
I'll be on Even.
Yes, appreciate you.
What was I gonna say? Before I even unpack like the project, I just want to talk about some of your inspo, whether it's business wise or musically, when it came to putting HUES together.
Oh yeah, I mean, when I was making HUES, I was listening to a lot of old school music. I was listening to a lot of Gil Scott-Heron, a lot of Marvin Gaye, Isaac Hayes. From hip hop, I was listening to a lot of Tribe. Tribe Called Quest is one of my favorites. I
was gonna say, because even like the outro skit has that Midnight Mirage type like feel. I was like, nah, this is an experience.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely. The project is meant to feel that way. You know, it's a story, you know, from start to finish. But yeah, Tribe is like a heavy influence of mine for sure. Slum Village. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listened to a lot of Slum during this. Tribe. I listened to. What were you saying? Oh, I thought you said something.
I was gonna show you. Tribe. I love Tribe.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, that's fire, bro. One of my first favorite music videos was Award Tour. Like, I remember being a kid and I just was obsessed with that song. So
that's such a feel good record. Yeah.
You know.
That actually makes sense, Tribe being a heavy influence on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like on the production and how we wanted to pull from jazz, you know, and pull from like the elements that sound like New York, but doing it in a way that still feels like we're pushing the needle forward. Like, no disrespect to the golden era, but it was that era for a reason. Like, I can't recreate that. I could only push it forward. But yeah, so I would say like it was a mixture of all of that, you know, like it was a lot of the oldies music, and then I was big on Tribe, I was big on Slum Village. I always listened to some Nas at some point, and I always listened to Nip. You know, so I feel like a whole bunch of that was what inspired the project, what I was listening to.
All stand-up niggas in my book. Like, some of my favorites that you just named, so I loved hearing that. And even down to the oldies R&B that you're talking about, like the 80s R&B, that was your influence. Like, a lot of the artists on here, actually, I'm unfamiliar with, you put me on to, including the singers. Very soulful. What was it?
Very
Cleo?
soulful.
Not Cleo. Emerald Soul.
Yeah.
I was like, Soul. Who is this? I love her.
Yeah, she's so dope. She's actually from Black Odyssey's camp. And when I was down in Austin, when Rap was working on her album, Black Odyssey was there, Emerald was there, and we just started building. And shout out to them. Emerald is a problem. I love her voice. I think that is so soulful. Yeah. And when I heard the record, I immediately knew that, you know, I should put her on there. And Heather Victoria is from Jamla. You know,
Heather, yes.
Yeah. So, you know, my good people at Jamla, they've embraced me years ago, you know, so it's always good. That record, Cut the Lights, is actually, you want to know what's crazy? Cut the Lights is from 2019.
What?
Yeah, I was like 22.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's like, it's crazy. Like, sometimes, you know, you sit on records, but shout out Heather, because that was a classic, and I'm glad to be able to bring it to the project.
Hell yeah. Together, it's just... Yeah. I don't know which ones I like better, the more melodic records or the actual like rap records you have on here, but yeah, nonetheless, good problems to have.
Yeah.
Let's start with SouthSideSundays.
Yeah.
You said, I used to say that I would die about it, but now I'd rather live about it, level up and start a business about it, just trying to find my way about it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
But what mind state were you in when you wrote that hook? Like, what inspired that?
I think it was, I think that record is a real testament to coming of age. You know what I'm saying? In Mount Vernon, it's a small place, and a lot of people can sometimes be trapped in that place. And I always felt like I had a bigger vision for myself than just even being in New York as a whole. And I was raised that, you know, when you stand on something, you should be willing to die about it. But I realized, like, over the years, bro, like, I done lost so many people that died about it. You know what I'm saying? And that sentiment, I wanted to switch the narrative, and it's like, yo, before it's over, like, I want my life to exemplify what it was that I represented, more so than just my death. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And in the second verse on that record, it's a combo I have with one of my bros, you know, regular SouthSideSundays shit, you know, just smoking and talking about, you know, what we want for ourselves. And, you know, I just felt like in that moment, I knew that, yo, I have to turn the gear on, you know. My life has to be something much bigger than that. So
I love that. I feel like you said, coming to age, a lot of people have that moment, like, nah, there has to be, like, more.
Yeah,
more to
absolutely.
Even down to, like, you saying, like, just spending more time with your family and, like, prioritizing.
Yeah, it's really that record where it's like, all right, it's time to man up. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted people to understand on this journey that, you know, the level that I'm thinking at is very different. You know, like, I don't feel like a kid at all anymore.
This is different. That's why when I saw you, I said, impressive, because this is not the Niko I remember. Like, not that it's bad, but it's just all like
growth.
Yeah,
elevation.
It's mature. It's yeah.
Thank you. Even from Before the Throne, you know, you gave me my first spin on FM radio.
Period.
Yeah, bankrolls with me and rap.
Yes, yeah.
I was hype as hell that day. I remember.
I remember the video. Yes.
Bro, I was gassed.
I love that though.
Yeah, you know, the journey has been amazing. You know, so.
Yeah, I like it. Another record I wanted to talk about was could you have somebody not narrating but kind of like on the outros? Who is that? Yeah,
so that is my homegirl Mel. Okay. Mel is dope. She's a creative director over at Even.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Mel wanted me to say it, but Mel, shout out Mel. Fuck it. You know, we appreciate you. And I thought she had a great voice for it, and it definitely was an inspiration from Tribe. But I wanted somebody to narrate it, and I wanted them to sound like AI. It's almost like it's an irony how soulful the music is, you know, and how it humanizes the experience, but then you have AI trying to guide you through it. I kind of feel like that's the juxtaposition of where we are right now.
True.
You know what I mean? It's like we're telling the AI everything, it spits it back to us. And we're like, oh, wow, look at that. It's amazing.
True.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. No, that was good.
Yeah.
She said this shit's going to happen when it's supposed to on For the Company.
Yeah.
Wait. Before we talk about the outro on that, For the Company, you're talking about, you did it for the culture, you did it for the company. Who's the company?
Me, my people, the company I
like
keep. My circle. Yeah. So when I say everything is for the culture, everything is for the company, it's like, you know, the company is what we've built. You know, that's what we do it for. And those are my brothers too, Kai, you know, K. Wells.
I know, y'all,
Yeah, you know, we
Dream
cousins.
team.
Yeah, you know. So,
y'all cousins?
Yeah.
Y'all are really cousins?
Yeah, we cousins.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
fact. I saw Kai in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Damn.
Me and Kai, K. Wells go back to like diapers, bro. Like I could show you pictures of us when we were babies.
I had no idea. Yeah. That's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, doing For the Company hits even more when it's your day one brothers, you know. So.
Yeah. I love that. And then it ended with, this shit's going to happen when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
When did you make, like, your peace with that? Because I know a lot of times you're kind of like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? You know, you can be antsy. What is it?
Bro, I used to be that day in and day out. Like, I didn't know how to give myself rest. Like, I would just always be working. I think I made peace with that. I want to say probably like last year. Last year was turning 25 last year was a big changing point for me. I felt like that's when I was able to be clear on like, yo, this is the man that I am. This is how I operate. This is how my energy flows.
I love that for you.
Yeah, you know.
Because a lot of people turn hell, people get older every day and don't grow up.
Yeah.
I wonder what was the trigger for you.
Yo, you want to know? Probably was like the real trigger. I remember, I dropped Before the Throne around that time, like a little bit before that, like about 2 years ago, and I remember feeling like I went super, super hard, and there was just so much more room, bro. There was so much more room for development, and I had to be able to look through the smoke and be real with myself. Like, it was almost kind of felt like an ego death. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when that happened, from then on, I was like, man, you know what? Like, it just has to be the place that I work from and the place that I live from. It has to come from a different place.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, you know, so.
And that happened when Before the Throne. By the way,
after, yeah.
Marketing wise, name wise, love that concept.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And honestly, it still holds true.
Yeah, absolutely. Word. Yeah. Before the Throne, I wanted to do a second one, a third one. I had so many ideas, but we just stuck on that EP as kind of like an introduction to this era. You know, I feel like Before the Throne is the start, and I think that HUES is a much deeper dive into what I was touching on with the EP.
I think this is your best work for sure.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I absolutely think this is your best work.
Thank you.
I love that. Yeah. Damn, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yo, you be talking like you big sis. Like
I feel like it. I'm not gonna lie. I really do feel like it. But
absolutely.
Let me see. Oh, I really liked this line that you had in Change where you said, niggas rather love the streets than themselves.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, drop the mic on that one because that's really real. Yeah. But where were you coming from when you wrote the record Change?
Yo, when I wrote the record Change, someone that was really close to me, like I want to say 2 or 3 days before that, had just got murdered. And then I was out in Vegas, and it was this juxtaposition of, you know, my family and my mother being so in so much pain, but then me also wanting to go and have to pursue my dreams, you know. But this was like the change in my life that I had asked for. So I was literally in Vegas. I was at the hotel in Vegas when I recorded that song. Like, that's in the hook, you know.
Oh, wow.
It's 4 a.m. out here in Vegas, and I didn't even write it. I was just freestyling in that whole record, and I wrote it just from the place of, you know, like, I'm looking to the stars like God is the greatest. This could have went anyway. You know what I'm saying? This could have, bro, I know, you know, bro, there's so much trial and tribulation that we go through just, you know, looking to build ourselves and our brands. It doesn't have to just be music, you know, like as a rapper, just when you're building something, you go through so much. And, you know, Change was just, you know, realizing like, man, I have grace, you know what I'm saying? And I need to handle myself with grace because that's part of the change.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't always look the way you want it to look. You know, and niggas
it actually never looks how you want it to look.
You feel me? And niggas rather love the streets and you know, rather love themselves. Like, you know, that's a real sentiment. I feel like, especially now more than ever, bro. Like, there's a lot of people just kind of in this one way of thinking, and that thinking it puts all of that other shit second. And that needs to be first. You know what I'm saying? When I see you, it's like, yo, to me, you're someone that I have tremendous respect for, someone I got love for.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like, you know, we gotta just get back to it. You know, I start preaching, so.
No, I like the preaching though. That's good.
Yeah. Like,
it's really good.
Yeah, you know, like the music, even when I talk about what inspired these things, a lot of it was my real life. You know, just real life experiences and then capturing how I felt in that moment. You know, so. Change is just another one of those moments. I threw the paint at the wall and, you know, it came out.
I will say there's a record. Fuck, what record was it? There's a record on Before the Throne where it's a relationship type record.
No Lies.
No Lies. And then now I'm listening to another record on this new project, HUES. I'm sorry, I only heard it twice, so I can't remember all the titles.
Yeah.
But where you like, bitches will be there type shit. And I'm like, oh my God, Niko, where are we at with this? What happened? Now it's bitches? Now bitches can wait?
Yeah.
I like the love records.
Yo, nah, you want to know what it is? When I say that, I'm capping. I'm capping.
Yeah.
Niggas be like, yeah, nah, it's over. I'll be in the lift right back to the crib.
Period. Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, so I haven't necessarily given up on love. I just feel like you gotta go hard for what it is that you want. I'm one of those people that when I love for real. And like, sometimes when you deep in that, priorities get all rearranged. Yeah, it gets deep.
Yeah.
So I feel that me saying that in the record was more so like a testament to myself. Like yo,
I'm focused.
I'm focused. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I was just making sure because I still like your love records. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, I'm a lover boy on the low. It's like a.
He said, I just can't show that shit on
bro, like, I show it, but it's one of them things, it's like, you can't shake it. Even if you try to, it's like, yo.
Oh, yeah, because you're Pisces. You're talking about it in
Bro, I'm a Pisces, bro.
Make It Home, I think?
Yeah, I'm a Pisces in deep sea. Yeah. As a Pisces, bro, we.
Deep.
Deep, yeah, deep. So. That's just who I am.
Yeah. I actually, what I love about Pisces though is they're all artsy as fuck, which actually explains your cover art, your logo, like like it's all like intricate and has a meaning.
Yeah.
And,
From when I was little, bro, I was always into like art, music, all that stuff heavy. Like I wanted to be a drummer. That was my. When I was a kid, I thought that my life was I was gonna be a tour drummer. I was like, Snoop is gonna call me one day. By then, I'll probably be smoking. I'm gonna learn. All his music.
For the company, is it for the company? That one or Marleys? Marleys makes you want to roll up.
Yo, facts.
Yeah,
facts.
That, when you hear that, it's like, oh, this is that. I just got off work. Let me roll up.
Yeah, absolutely. Marleys was that's even why I named it that. It was the vibe on that was immediate. Shout out my boy Vibe. That's his name. He's a producer on a lot of the music on here. SouthSideSundays also.
Oh, fire.
Key of Life.
Oh, it was Key of Life inspired by Stevie?
Yeah. I said, this in the Key of Life, this shit is out of sight. But that's like a Stevie pun also.
No, there was a lot. That's why I was like, I'm going to have to listen to this again. And like, there's a lot of bars going over my head.
Yeah. It's a very layered project, but that was very intentional. Like, I want there to be like surface level stuff that people can just get immediately. But as you sit with the album, like even HUES is an acronym. And what it means is explained in the outro. So,
Human?
Yeah, Human explains what HUES is about. So, if you listen to it, I say it, but it's
I don't think I caught it.
Yeah, you didn't catch it the first time, but you will if you listen one more time.
I have to listen again. Yeah, I love how you spell human too. I'm like, this is just so well thought out.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, the project is very layered, and as you continue to listen to it, you realize like it's more than just expressing your true colors. There's a lot that goes on. Yeah.
I'm here for this.
Yeah, come on, bro.
280 Benz featuring Iman Nunes.
Yeah, shout out my boy.
Is Iman on the second verse?
Yeah, he's on the second verse.
Yo, he was definitely giving me like fucking comeback season type Drake voice. Like sound like sonically. I was like, wait, who? What is going on? And oh my God, in the Corey Guns feature, fire.
Yo, shout out Corey and Iman.
Yo, this whole tape is actually really fire. Yeah. I just named every song like and actually I thoroughly enjoyed this project.
Yo, thank you, bro. Yeah, Corey and Iman, both of those sessions was fire. We did them in person. It's like I met Iman I want to say maybe like 2 years ago. And he's from Yonkers, and so when I found out he was from Yonkers, I'm like, yo, it's 914 off Rip. Mount Vernon and Yonkers is right there, yeah. So we show mad love, and since then, he's always just been super genuine, like crazy talented, And I was like, yo, come to the studio. And he pulled up. We probably spent like an hour just building, talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to know his story. He's getting to know mine, our perspectives. And then we just started throwing beats on, and 280 Benz I think that was the first record we ever did. And, so that was dope. And the same thing with Corey. The way the Corey feature happened was actually, was crazy. My boy T-Mark, shout out T-Mark. T-Mark was putting together these sessions for a project that he's working on. Yes, I'm putting that out there, nigga. Because you got to drop the project.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, but drop the project, right? So he had, I told him, yo, come to Mix House. Mix House is a studio I record out of. And it was me, T-Mark was hosting the session. It was Smoke Diz, it was Corey Guns, it was J1. It was a couple people in that session, and me, Corey, Smoke, J1, we all did a record that night. That was the first record we ever did on some like cypher shit. You know, everyone gets a 16.
Where is that?
Yeah, T-Mark.
Oh,
yeah, T-Mark got that. Yeah, so it was me, Smoke, J1, and Corey. And then once I recorded there, Corey was like, "Yo, I fuck with you." You know, he just like kind of gave me the nod. And from someone like that's amazing. Like, you know, I remember being young and, you know, word of my mama, out of my llama bean. Yeah, you know. So Corey to me was always someone that I respected his pen so heavy. And then we had one more session. Same thing, cypher type of situation with Keen Streets. It was me, Corey, J1, HD Been Dope, and Keen Streets. And then after that, I hit Corey like, yo, can we cut one? He said, nigga, easy call. I sent him the record. He pulled up, was real humble, real down to earth. He pulled up with two of his mans. We was at the studio. He was writing right there on the spot. And he was like, yo, I'm ready to punch.
Wow.
Went in there and went crazy.
Now he bodied. Y'all both bodied on that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. Nah, Corey a real one.
So over the process of creating this album, any moments that stand out to you the most? Any record you're most proud of?
That stand out to me the most? Man, nah, you know, I feel like a lot of the music, it was, they called for different moments and different feelings. So it's like I kind of have love for all of them equally. I think what I really like about the creation of the project as a whole that was really different from the projects I had before this was being way more, I was way more of a team player this go around. I wasn't just in control of my whole process. You know, I had Lilo and Fleece, who was my engineers. I had my boy Bearded, who was executive producing. My boy Vibe was executive producing and, you know, working with features and stuff. And I felt like sharing the creativity this go around really allowed for the best work.
I love that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of people can't let go.
Yeah, bro. Yo, it's like, it's that ego. Like, you want to know what it reminds me of? It's like, bro, think about it like this, right? If you're a great rapper and you're only focused on just having the best verse every time, that's like being a drummer in a band and just doing a drum solo the whole song.
Yeah.
You can't drum solo the whole song. You can't just, you know, be in your ego to showcase your talent, bro. You gotta work with everybody and you gotta share the moment. And if you're not sharing the moment, you're just thinking about yourself. You keep putting yourself first, and music is always gonna be second. So,
well said.
Real rap.
Very, very well said. Speaking of real rap, so you are signed.
Not
signed.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it is in the works. But
things are in the works.
They waiting to announce.
Got it.
They waiting to announce.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, talks of being signed is being talked about. I don't know anything.
They say, hey.
All right. Let's segue to the game.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Man, I really appreciate it, bro. To sit here and talk to you about this and just thinking about all of the things that we've done is great. You know,
it's cool.
It's good to grow with your friends, for real.
So I'm like, damn. Now, when I heard this project, I hate fanning out. I'm not fanning out, but I feel like I'm fanning out because I keep telling you how much I love the project, but I hate fanning out. But that shit is so tough. Like,
yeah, thank you.
You really have grown, man.
Yeah.
And it's just real hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the bottom line core, whether it's like the melodic joints, you got melody, but you still spitting, you know what I mean? And then it's just
facts, bro. I feel like that's what hip hop, bro, that really, it comes from the soul, bro. Like all of our favorite artists, I mean, across all genres, like it's music that comes from the soul. And there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Range, you know? Like I don't wake up every day and feel the same way. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, with hues, you want to capture that. Like, you know, like those different hues of who you are.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. And what was I gonna say? I think my favorite thing that you've said the whole interview is just like how Before the Throne was when you had your fall of the ego death.
Yeah.
Like that That's powerful.
Yeah, bro.
And it's good that you're like conscious of that also, because I think a lot of people aren't even like cognitive of like their emotions or their why for doing things.
Yeah. Not for real, bro. Like, but this whole journey, like I've always, since I was a kid, I was just someone who I would consider myself self-aware. And I feel like my music, for my music to grow, I have to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just a connection that'll never change, you know? So I feel like as long as I continue to strive personally, there'll always be something to talk about, you know, in the music.
Yeah, nah, it shows.
Man.
All right, so all you have to do is fill in the blank.
All right, for sure.
The older I get, the less I blink.
Bug out.
Okay, thank God. I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
I can't believe I actually blanked when I was younger. What did I do when I was younger? I don't know. I used to like take candy from the store.
Steal candy? It's okay to steal. That ain't a felony. That's like a misdemeanor.
Yo, you know, that might be allegedly.
That might be. All right, I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about blank.
I know so little about. Man, you want to know? I know so little about a lot. This.
Oh, he about to get philosophical.
Yo, nah,
he about to preach.
Nah, I ain't even gonna read.
I know nothing about. I know, but I know nothing, right?
I am what I am. Nah, you want to know? All right, in all seriousness, I think I really would want to learn more about. Man, I'm blanking out. I don't know. There's so much.
Politics, beat making, sneakers.
Yo, you want to know? I need to know more about politics for sure.
Okay.
I know that there's the president, the executive branch, legislative branch, all that, but I don't really know how.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, bro. I kind of went through this phase where I was like, man, like the government just needs to stop. And I'm like, well, that's not really realistic. Yeah, so I feel like you got to figure that shit out. So I would say politics. I need to get more in tune with politics.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Sometimes I look back at my life and blink.
Sometimes I look back at my life and laugh. Laugh at myself. You know, like, bro, like, look at you. Like, you was so worked up. Or, you know, just, I look back at certain things and I just laugh to myself. The irony.
But you understand the process.
Yeah, I understand the process, yeah.
From time to time, it's good to do blank.
From time to time, it's good to unplug. Yo, put your phone aside, put everything aside for a second and just mac.
How often you do that?
Yo, I do that often.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, when I say often, it's most like I have pockets throughout the day that I do it. It's like I micromanage it.
That's good.
Yeah, you know, but I don't really unplug like days at a time. Yeah, it'll be more so like, yo, I got these hours. Like this morning on the way down here on the train, I didn't listen to no music. I didn't bring no headphones, no book. Just chill.
That's good.
Yeah.
Might have to try that.
Yeah.
You know, actually, something when you had said you were in Vegas and your mom was like a little stressed or whatever the case may be, but you're saying like you just got to step into your manhood in that. Because I feel like a lot of moms struggle with just letting their kids be their own individual selves because, you know, they just been protector provider for so long.
Yeah.
But in doing that, like, jump, has she adjusted and have you adjusted, or are you guys like on a better rhythm? Because I've watched it with my brother and my mom also. It's just like moms and their sons, man. They just
but the love I have for my mother is out of this world. I don't really got no words to describe it. I feel like the older I get and the more that I step into who I am, we get closer. Like, yo, when I was a kid, bro, my mom was... I was hard-headed, bro. Like, I always went to, like, my own rhythm. Like, I was defiant. I was just one of those kids. And I feel like when I was young, she was just like, yo, this nigga's driving me crazy. But it's like now that I'm older and she sees, like, how I've developed as a man, we just have, like, this immense appreciation for each other. So, you know, me and my mom, we're always, you know, we locked in.
I love that.
Yeah.
Leaving home, you think is what pushed you?
Yeah, I think leaving home definitely pushed me for sure. Like, I feel like once you get from underneath your parents, like life just becomes a little bit different. You know, like I had to go into the world like, okay, this is what I have.
Yeah.
You know, this is not what they have. This is not what they can lend to me. This is really what I have. And when you kind of have that reality check, you decide you want more for yourself. You know, you got to just strap up and get to it.
Man, that's so real. Like I moved here for college 2013, and obviously you've seen what I built when I got here, but I had brought a friend home who's from New York, and they were like, this is where you live? Like, why did you move to New York? Right? And I'm like, because that's their money. Like, I don't have this house. This is my parents' house. Like, I don't have shit. I'm trying to get what they got. You know, I'm just going my own way about it. But definitely, like, leaving the nest is so essential. And that's why I wanted you to just speak on it, because people don't understand. And I think, like, because I didn't grow up in the projects. I grew up in the suburbs. But like you said, Yonkers is kind of... like small towns just in general, you get stuck in like your just circuit of what the fuck is going on there, and you don't really like be striving past it because you're comfortable. Like my parents have a good, comfortable life, but that is not my life. Mm-hmm. You know? So
facts.
Much respect to you for doing that, because you easily could have been like, I'm good.
I just chill. Nah, it definitely leaving the nest for sure. And that's also when I went on tour with Corday. So I feel like that was also a big part of it too. Shout out Corday and his team. I think that like getting to see the world like that, you know, like that side of the country and going to places I've never been, that also opened my perspective. Like, yo, I remember being with Kai, like, nigga,
this is crazy.
We doing this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really do. Yo, for real. I remember we was driving, it's me, him, and B-Flex. We had like a SUV that we got from Enterprise. We was rented out this whole tour with Corday. And shout out Coast Contra, because
love Coast.
Coast was on that tour. Coast got picked up like a date or two before us, and then we all went on that tour in real time, and that's when their freestyle started taking off. So I remember when we started.
I remember that tour actually.
Yo, bro, I remember when we started, and I was seeing them, and it was like, yo, what's up, da da da, and you know, like they would pop up on my story. You know, they would always get love. Then one day I'm like, yo, Jill Scott posted them. Yo, Kevin Hart posted them. Yo, Will Smith posted them. And I'm just seeing it day to day to day. And it was like, yo, to see the homies build like that in real time, like, bro, that tour was definitely really inspiring. Yeah, you know, so shout out Coast, man. Shout out Eric, Rio, you know, the twins, man. I see y'all. They're nice.
It's a good era. We got a good era going. I will say.
Yeah, we do.
Might not be like as loud as mainstream bullshit, but it's there. Yeah,
it is. I feel like we're gonna turn the corner soon enough. You know, I think that it's just gonna come with like those albums. Like, I feel like people try to say albums are dead. I don't really think albums are ever gonna die. You know, I feel like singles will always be out there. But man, I feel once, you know, Coast continues to drop, I continue to drop, Rube, Damani, you know, I think that the music will start to overpower a lot of the noise.
I love that. Yeah, I definitely have like a specific era, I guess, because everybody you named, I'm like, I love all of the projects, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, I made a complete fool of myself when I blinked.
I made a complete fool of myself. I made a complete fool of myself. Yo, I remember this. Oh my gosh, yo. So I was in high school, and I remember my mom left. Yo, this is a real story. My mom left, and I wanted to invite this girl over. So I got the whole situation. My mom's out. You know, I think she's gonna be gone for the whole night. I'm like, yo, come to my crib. I'll pay for your cab. You know what I'm saying? This is high school shit. This is before Uber and all that shit. So I'm like, yo, I got your cab. Come to my house. So shorty comes to the crib. Now, right, me thinking about the house, I'm like, yo, you got to take your shoes off at the front door, you know, then we can move around. So I'm upstairs. I hear the door open. I'm like, oh, who's home? It's my mom. I hear the keys drop in the front. Yo, bro, I'm laid up with this girl. Like, oh my God, what's about to happen? So I'm like, damn. You can hear it in my voice right now. Like, I was like, damn. So I'm like, yo, I can still in my mind, I'm like, I can sneak her to the front door without my mom seeing her. So I'm about to just call the cab and I'm going to just sneak her out the front. And I go downstairs. Her shoes are not there, bro. Bro, her shoes are not there, bro. So I'm like, oh my gosh. My mom ain't say nothing to me yet. I like sent Shorty in my slides. I gave her my slides. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get your shoes back, but that now is not the time. Yo. So I closed the door. My mom was like, yo, come here. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? She's like, whose shoes are these? I'm like, yo, your shoes, Maddie's shoes, my sister's shoes. She's like, boy, don't fucking play with me. I look like an idiot.
Damn.
But I denied it though. I didn't confess. This is my confession. Yeah, I'm releasing this right now. Mom. Yeah, we love you, Mom. But yeah, I definitely had somebody in the crib.
That's hilarious. She said, Maddie's shoes, your shoes. Yeah. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, and I was trying to say my sister. She's like, nigga, I didn't buy these. I'm like, damn. Yeah, I dig the hole deeper and deeper for myself.
That's a great story though.
Yeah, I felt like a fool, bro. For sure.
All right. My personality trait is blank.
My personality trait?
Yeah.
I think smooth.
Smooth?
Yeah, I think I'm real go with the flow.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smooth, dapper, elegant.
Dapper.
Nah, let me stop.
Dapper. It's the jacket talking.
Yeah, it's the jacket talking. Nah, but I would say that. Like, yeah, my energy is real smooth, artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Mm-hmm. Last one is, you would never believe me if I told you blank. What a guilty laugh. That was such a guilty laugh.
Yo, bro, I've done a lot of shit, bro.
Really?
Even, yes, I've done a lot of shit. That's why when you say these things, I'm like, man, that is funny. You would not believe that to get my music equipment, me, my boy Ralph, my boy Coolio, used to hit Fordham in high school, and we used to resell sneakers to the sneaker shops on Fordham. So like that was your hustle? That was my hustle back in the day. I used to be a reseller back in the day. You probably, a lot of people.
I believe that though.
What?
I do believe that actually.
Size 14, whatever I could get my hands on. I used to be on eBay. All of that.
14, big as shit. They only make like two of them.
Not me, yeah, not me, but exactly. You get the 14, niggas are gonna pay for that.
That's smart.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. My last question though, before I go, it's not a fill in the blank though, is what would you say was a part of the developmental stage musically within the past 2 years, outside from just your evolution as like a man, but more like in the studio?
In the studio?
Yeah.
I think like being
Is it doing the research, or is it like hands-on mentorship, or like listening to Tribe and Marvin and shit like that?
You know, I think it was the biggest change was being in the studio and like creating in the moment and creating with people. You're saying like, you're talking about the biggest change, right? Yeah, I would say it was really being in there with people and cooking up.
That's
all
fine.
The music I did up until HUES was all done in my room. So like I just would record myself, pull up to the studio to get it mixed, but that's about as far as I would go. And I feel like now I'm way more in the moment. I write a lot of this music as soon as I hear the beats, as soon as Vibe, finishes cooking them, as soon as Bearded finishes cooking them. So I think just being way more in the moment this go around affected how the music came out.
I love it.
Yeah.
HUES is out now.
HUES is out now.
Niko, shout out your gram.
Yeah, yo, it's Niko Brim, NIKOBRIM, on Instagram, on Twitter. No blood affiliation, that's my name. HUES is on Even, it's out now. The link is in my bio on all social platforms. Support the artist. HUES will be up on DSPs top of next year. Yeah. So in the meantime, enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely download Even and get that album. I promise you it's worth it.
Yeah.
Till next time, guys. Talk soon.